Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Shanghai Shenhua have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width.
Shot a goal! Goal! Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vieira can get it clear. And it's Messi. Good ball, good take. Ferdinand did well to stay calm there. That has not gone well. Azar. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That's been cut out, well played. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Messi. They've got a throw in. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thuram. Portugal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bergkamp. Vieira. Messi. Now, can they get him away? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Zanetti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Ibrahimovic. Van Dijk. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hazard. In with the challenge. It's a searching pass. Thuram makes the interception. Almost half an hour in now. Hazard. Played into the box. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Bellingham. Hazard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that's really well manoeuvred. He's a sharp little ball here. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And they win it back again. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's managed to get free. And that was very necessary. Looking to play him in. Messi. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that pass just didn't quite work. Ronaldo going after that. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Vieira. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick
Portugal coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Outside the stadium.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second period is on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, can he get onto this? It's a throw-in. And it's Bellingham. Zanetti. Zanetti carries the ball down the right. That's going to go a long way. Oh, that's neat. Thuram with a fine tackle. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Mbappe. And it's Bellingham, looking for a runner. That has ended up in no man's land.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ibrahimovic is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Knocks it out wide. Zanetti. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Portugal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Van der Sar claims it, safe hands.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's got away. Oh, no joy this time. It's an inviting looking ball, that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Substitution on the field.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 18, Messi. Number 23,
He's having a pop!
Bellingham.
No, just not quite.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Number 20, Bullet. Number 11, Bale.
Lobbed him behind.
Sador.
That's a shade optimistic. Pepe clears. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He'll try from distance! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Maldini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Hullet. That is good strength. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this level.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Shanghai Shenhua are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Zanetti. To Bergamy. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Park Ji-sung. There could be trouble here. Caught offside that time. Stood up well to him there. And that's it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
And just
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Portugal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action, Ibrahimovic! No way through. Rummenigge. Hazard. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And he's there to belt it away. He's going to be disappointed with that. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Vitinha gets his final warning. Thuram. Can he get it through? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he finish? Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking to play him in. Thuram cuts it out. Bullet. And it's Ibrahimovic. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Real chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
That has been cut short. Vitinha, that is ended up in no man's land. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Messi, he's had it taken off him. Vitinha. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's nice. First quarter of an hour gone. Tries a deft little ball. Maldini can get it clear. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Goes forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quality ball. Now it's Pelé. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
There's no sort of quality on that. And he's hit it long. Scholes.
Casabia really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Scholes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He has found the way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pings in across. And a header! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
15 minutes till half-time. And he's intervened well there. Defending was strong and firm. And no, that was never going to make it. Chance here to counter. And it's Messi. Oh, now he can run away with it. Great ball. Chance for a shot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Pull it. Nice control. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Portugal find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Scholes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's burst through! Takes on his marker. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. That's an imaginative pass. That is a brilliant interception. And that signals the end of the first period. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Portugal absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Portugal clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. So we're off again. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has put paid to that. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Lampard. Thuram. And this is Messi. Lampard. And he's heaved it away. Now, can they get him away? Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Casapia have their second corner now. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram makes the interception. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Ibrahimovic. That's good play. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Gullit is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Oh, good effort! Now, who's going to be first to this? Scholes. Played for Lampard. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Roberto Carlos making good progress. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. More and more pressure on the ball here. Rijkaard. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. And it's Rijkaard. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now this could be a chance. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Portugal really could have done without this. A big, deep breath. One back! Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? That has not gone well. Thuram, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got it again. Messi has it in a wide position. And he's being shifted off it. Tele. Gullit. Tele gets a foot in here. Vieira shows great strength. Vieira with a definite foul there. Vieira has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Deftly away. And he cuts out the supply. Nedved looking for options for movement. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi will not want to... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Vieira has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Done delicately. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nedved. And this is Hullet. Look at the space here. And he's straight offside. Just eases him off the ball. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Knocks it into space. And it's Messi. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's ambitious. Messi is onto it in a flash. And that is out of play.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Messi. Messi ventures forward. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Lampard. Bale. Buffon claims comfortably. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Vamos ter 5 minutos de compensação.
Well time, excellent interception. Nedved. Dembele. Bale. And he's running through. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Portugal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Drama over the penalty spot. Brilliant save from Buffon! Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rummenigge, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Nedved. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Portugal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
And we have our very first corner. Bebeto goes short. Buffon deals with that nice and simple. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Out of play for a goal kick. And he's forced to go back. Early ball out from the back. Engages and forces him off the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he was quick to react. Caught offside that time. Looking for options for movement. And this is Messi. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Rummenigge really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well timed, excellent interception. David De Gea. And no, that was never going to make it. Portugal still without a single shot on target. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. So no flag here. And a chance!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He leaps for it. Trustmark comes to the rescue. Goal! Portugal! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Hazard. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now he's off and running. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Bebeto. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicely weighted ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Knocks it out wide. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Space for him to turn and look. Applies the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's neat. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Zanetti. Portugal looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. He's looking wide. Vieira. And he's in on goal. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Pass somewhat off target. He's going for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Short changes him with that pass. Bale, who is rarely short on confidence. Persib Bandung have reclaimed it.
Added time.
Azar. No, he's not getting his way this time. Tries to pass it through. Nicely spread. That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Portugal go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Portugal leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. That gets us going once more.
Portugal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Bebeto, and he plays one through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Persib Bandung needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Bale. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Puyol. Lovely, now then. And he's there to get it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Puyol, always a very imposing presence at the back. Can he get it through? Mateus. Mbappe. And that is well cleared. Well, they've got it again. Portugal just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mateus. Otto finds himself unceremoniously floored.
Van Dunk really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Mbappe. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Off target by a whisker.
Bale. Number 9, Mateus. Number 22, Seydorf.
Messi.
Coming on the field,
That's
number
a sharp
15,
pass.
Shevchenko. Number 16.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schneider has been caught there, it's a foul. Knocks it into space. Rummenigge picks it up out wide. De Gea claims it without any fuss. Defending was strong and firm. Pull it, he'll try from distance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Hullet has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. It's Schneider! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Howson calmly anticipates. And it's Lopez. Nice looking ball. Shevchenko is in a really good position out wide.
Van Dunk really might just end up kicking themselves off.
Oh, great chance! Ah, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just eases him off the ball. That's put paid to the danger. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance! And that's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Hullet.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. One sweeping move. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time.
And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
And a quick announcement.
Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
For information on how to find your way around
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Portugal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
We all know what Xavi's game is about, Peter, but that doesn't help when it comes to trying to stop him.
Extraordinary, really, because he's never had to rely on pace or on strength.
No, his game is all about finding and exploiting space and knowing the landscape around him, and he's just brilliant at...
Oh, good climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And he's intervened well there. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Pepe does really well there. He is strong. Pull it. And it's Hazard. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He leaps for it! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Messi threads one in. Pass is just off target. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That has been cut short. And here's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Rijkaard, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice looking ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good take in a good area. Goes forward, the pass has gone astray. He's a sharp little ball here. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, this looks sharp. No way through. Hazard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he's opted for the long pass. Cannavaro. Xavi, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Now there's a fine ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Bale charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rummenigge. Can he finish? Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Maldini getting this one clear. Portugal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he cuts out the supply. Hazard stood his ground strongly.
Vamos ter minuto de
Hazard
compensação.
gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ronaldo is herring after that one. And he's managed to get free. He's got to be quick to recover this. Hazard. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Portugal come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Portugal have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And so the action is resumed. Portugal leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rodri. Cannavaro. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Yep, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. Hazard!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's really well cleared. No foul, says the referee. Now he's off and running. Now that's well seen too. Hazard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Still just a single goal between the sides. Pepe cuts it out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy. He's in one or... He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Manchester United are looking to break at pace. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Maldini.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Bale.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cannavaro. Now it's Mbappe. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's picked his way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe, he has found the way through. Space for him to turn and look. That's good play. And it's Xavi. That's a good ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mbappe!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Looking for a runner. Pepe can clear it away. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe tries to pass it through. Now it's Bale.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 5.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Messi. Número 4. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 8. Schneider.
And that's another good win of the ball.
Número 14.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's straight offside. That's the keeper's ball. Into the last 5 minutes. Well read, nice interception.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he's quick to return it. Oh, cracking ball. And a chance! He's got a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And yes, it's him again. Portugal have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
It is close, but that is the last of it. Portugal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Rummenigge voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it could well turn out to be Tomiyasu, Peter, because I like the way he can switch between positions. We know he can play centre-back, he can play full-back, he can play wing-back. So he's got a lovely versatility to offer. And I think overall he probably prefers the wing-back role because it enables him to get higher up the pitch and get himself involved in the creation and the scoring of goals.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Great chance! Messi makes a move down the right. Showing good feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No way through, so shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Could move up a gear here. Aimed beyond the defence. Hazard gets into a good position. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. No, that's been intercepted. Up towards the front line. Ibrahimovic. Messi receives it in a wide position.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Hazard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shifted it to the flank. Endo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. The less said about that pass, the better. Out for a throw. Rummenigge has it out wide. Bullish header! Oh, crossbar! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Oh, that's a key interception. He's found the way through. Rummenigge! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Towering header! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. What a header! flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well read, nice interception. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Hazard with the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Pullet cuts out the pass. That's headed upfield. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vieira. Oh, it's a great ball here. And he shoots! And he's stuck it away! This ended up in no man's land.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's neat. Oh, right place, right time. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Portugal have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. The instantly recognisable golden locks of Pavel Nedved, Jim. A gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a football I think I've ever seen. No one can hit it like him.
Well, he has that visible will to win and a supreme technique. It's a pretty compelling package.
It really is. He has got the lot.
Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi running with the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's going to go a long way. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's come in hard. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Portugal really could have done without this. So the most significant moment of the game. Just one winner. Not a twitch, not a blink.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and the heart and mouth moment for the taker.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. Passing nice and neat. And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Somalia do have a chance to counter here. Well, played right into his path.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Stood up well to him there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pull it. Nicely spread. Driven in. And a header! Mbappe finds himself offside. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Can he get it through? It goes for goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And here's Mbappe. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Mbappe. Hazard. Messi, and here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come. Real chance! Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Now he's got space here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cristiano Ronaldo. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And it's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Pullet is behind this one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them...
Mbappe! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's done it again, he's got his second. Tries a shot! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Nedved. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. This looks promising. And this is Hazard. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And it's hoisted clear. Somalia have the chance to go the other way.
Somalia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Mbappe, and this is Hullet. Great defending, strong and determined. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Hullet, and this is Messi. And it's half-time. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the score.
Rummenigge! And he hits the net. It is an explosive start to the second half. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Nedved. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Somalia have it back and can go again. He'll try from distance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Nicked it back promptly. Messi. That's an imaginative pass. And he can thump it away. Azar. And it's Azar. Vieira. Spread it left. And this is takes a shot! Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Portugal needing a change of fortune here. Somalia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.